Today we're going to talk about everything I bring on set with my FX6 as a cinematographer. Now, my name is Jesus Martinez and I'm a San Diego cinematographer from Outtake Media, which is my production company. Yeah, you guys ready for it? Ugh. This is what I take on productions. Let's start off from the inside. Now, I want to point out that I do have a couple Pelican cases, but I love this bag. And I got this from Mateo del Toro, I believe it's his name, where he started talking about doctor bags. I don't want to bore you guys, but this thing gets my camera ready to go, rigged up, and I do not break it down. So it's so amazing, especially when I'm shooting within San Diego, LA area. Of course, if I'm gonna fly out, then I'll probably be throwing it into a Pelican. But this is so nice to just show up, camera's ready to go. Okay, so first off, this is my pouch for transmitters. Now I have the 400S Pros. Yes, I'm looking to upgrade these pretty soon because it's only a 1080 signal. I don't always carry them with me. On my last shoot I did because they asked me to bring a pair. We wanted to send another signal from my camera to there. So sometimes these are just in my camera bag, but I typically only bring them and put them in there if someone asks for them. And guys, it's so important to have bags for everything. It's so much easier to keep track of my stuff because I know everything for this lives here. Start off the show. Now this is my Sony FX6 packet and it's pretty much rigged up, and as you can see, it all fits in there. Right now I even have a V-mount on it. Typically I leave my lens on it and I just take the V-mount and it's enough for it to fit in here. Yes, the monitor, I have to adjust it so it makes it fit because, you know, once the monitor is rigged the way I like it, it's like right here, right? It takes way too much space for the bag. But yeah, this whole beast, everything in here fits in there. You can't do that with a Pelican case. The mic, I had taken it out, but you know, I try to keep a mic with me all the time because you never know. But I do take the mic off. This is the Rode NTG3, in case you guys are wondering. I like Rode, I love the bass that comes out of this, but now I'm looking for another mic for when I'm actually doing indoor interviews and I don't really want to run a shotgun. But I'm looking at Sennheiser, and now I kind of wish I went with a classic Sennheiser. But hey, if Rode wants to send me more mics, I'd appreciate it. Okay, I have the full Tilta cage, but sometimes I take parts off and I put them in here. Sometimes I don't run with the Sony grip, the one that comes with it. You know, I don't even want to get into the whole XLR points. I'm sure you guys know how I feel about that. But I keep another grip in here. It's not in here right now. I must have swapped it on my FX3. But I like keeping that Nitsy top handle because it's just so nice. When I don't need the audio, I can break this down into a smaller system. And I have a vertical mount here, a couple extra bolts, extra things for rigging. This is just everything that the FX6 might need. Lives in here as far as cage. Now, here, I'll jump to this one since I already started talking about cage. This is a little bit of my extras of everything. I'm gonna put it on this camera. So all of these things are literally things that throughout shoots I've like missed out on. I just realized I have a set of step-up rings that I was looking for the other day. This is gonna end up being my shot, I think. So in case I'm gonna throw a follow focus on a lens, I have some extra ones right here. These are brand new. So they're the longest size, right? This is my set of step-up rings I was looking for. I like carrying these with me because you never know. Maybe I'm using another lens. Maybe any maybes, I wanna get rid of them. This is my support for my camera from Small Rig. And guys, I'm gonna be linking everything down in case you guys are interested and are wondering what parts I have. I have various mounts for monitors because sometimes I have to change it. Sometimes there's another one. Like when I'm going into the top handle, I like using this one because it's a quick release with the NATOs. You know, Manfrotto plates, these come super handy. And my follow focus, which I guess it's out of the bag. But yeah, this is my manual follow focus and I have everything to rig it. I think I should have just done a top, over the top, shot. Hopefully this comes out pretty good. This second shot doesn't feel useful anymore. So this is my light meter. Yes, I do use light meters when I have time. Sometimes I'm so rushed, I don't even get the chance. I keep saying I'm going to take notes over all my shots, so in case I go back to this, it's a multiple day, I know exactly what I'm doing. But I haven't had the chance. I do take ratios. I've been trying to work more with ratios, so I'll take a measurement of my key and then I'll follow suit with my fill, 1 stop down, you know, half a stop, 2 stops, whatever mood we're going for. So I've been trying to get more technical with my lighting, and I mean, this has worked wonders. I saw some reviews where people were talking about using the ones with buttons, and obviously they don't make them anymore. This is the Sekonic L858D, and this thing is pretty dope. It's helped me. You can change the ND on it, so in case you're wondering, it has that spot metering for reflective metering, which is super handy when you're trying to like measure what that spotlight is doing, how bright is that. You look at the reflective and you get your measurement, and now you know what it has to reflect next time you turn it on. Light meter will make you way better at what you're doing and actually understand what you're doing. This is actually my V-mounts, and I actually really love having these. I love powering everything V-mount because it's just so much convenient. I have more. I only have a couple here right now. I did get a set of cores, which are the ones that I typically go with. I had spoke with a rep on TikTok. He said he was gonna send me a shirt, and I asked him literally, what's the difference from, you know, these versus these? And I had seen a video on YouTube where someone did a full breakdown of cheaper ones versus pricier ones, and it was the actual batteries in there that were actual branded batteries, and some were cheaper batteries. So the cell cores or whatever they're called, they're supposed to be better. But anyways, I bought the charger with it and 2 batteries, and I got a couple of the cheap ones. They never send me the shirt, so you know, Core, if you're watching this, when are you gonna send me my shirt? So regardless, I'm not sponsored by them. I did not get any free gear. I just pretty much heard what they told me, and I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had any issues with these just yet. Whoa, here's the Tilta Matte Box, the mini one. Again, I like to keep everything in a bag, as you can tell right here. This just helps me keep things where they belong. Except this one is too tight. It's almost impossible to close it. Right now I have another monitor in here. I had a shoot where I rented some of my gear and things are kind of a little bit all over, but I typically run this one on my FX6. I like the 5-inch one. I'm happy with this. It's small, it's easier to move. The 7-inch, I hate that the Shinobi 7-inch, I feel like they cut so much real estate from the monitor. Like, it doesn't really feel like a 7-inch, but that's for another video. All right, that's all I have on the interior side. I know on my exterior side, on the left side, it's just my Sony battery, the one that came with the camera, with its own charger, and I'll show you a pro tip trick. And I have these. Dude, I've had it where it was freezing cold and I couldn't even move my fingers on a production. And I was gonna upgrade them to some like kind of mittens where you actually just lift the top, and I didn't do it, and I'm so regretting it right now. I should just bought those. It's just easier, you know, to move around. Again, backups. I don't always carry all of them. I usually just keep one set. But if you're gonna buy step-up rings, I recommend these. These go all the way up to 82, all of them. And I have filters from 77 to 82. But if I'm typically running the 82 with the Sigma, I take these. This is a game changer. I need to make a video on this. You literally put this in front of your camera, hit auto white balance, and it gets you the right white balance. It's like a great card. I have rods in here because you never know. And I have Allen wrenches, both sets. These come super handy at times. And of course, you can't forget your red tape. I like this because I can name everything and I know what card is what's not formatted it. I put red tape on it. I don't know why there's a safety chain here. This belongs in my grip crate for my van. Another super important thing, a first aid kit. This is just bandages, but a lot of times you end up getting a cut, and it's just, you know, after everything that's happened in this world, you need to have something for it. This bag actually has 3 more pockets in here, and right now I don't have it in here, but I have like some lens caps, some extra lens caps. I have memories. Let me show you. So right now I have a card reader, which is for my Type A. I keep the card reader for my Sony stuff, and then a cable, USB-C, because sometimes you just hire to shoot, and client will take the footage then and there. And over here on the other pocket, I have my mics, my little earbuds, I should say. And these are great to monitoring your audio, especially if you're doing run and gun, one-man band, and you're the one with audio. Doc stuff, super helpful to have a couple pair of these. I have one in like each bag. And then I keep these annoying things for my mics so they can fit my Sony. I had done this thing where I think I cut 2 of these up and I just put them over. Don't buy the branded thing. Get the cheap ones on Amazon, is the same thing. This is an Arco Doctor bag with wheels. I got it for, I think it was like $80 or $100. It was a special on B&H, and it is the Arco V55 if I'm not mistaken. I literally just looked it up and already forgot. But again, Doctor bags are so handy when your shoot is local. Your camera, you can rig it at home, get camera prepped, and just leave it in your camera bag. So when you show up on set, you just pull the camera out, put it on your tripod, and you're ready to go because you've already rigged it the night before. You've prepped everything. Cards are formatted. It's so nice rather than getting to the shoot and now you got to rig everything up and everyone's waiting on you. So they're weird because of the wheels. I feel like a lot of people don't get them. I was one of those. I didn't believe in, camera bags with wheels, but this thing is so handy, and it's been a game changer for me when I show up on set. So that's all I have for you guys today. I will be linking a lot of this stuff down, especially the weird stuff that I think a lot of people don't imagine or don't even, like, what is this? So I didn't mention, but this thing is totally torn. But I do pack it so much, and it doesn't stop the camera from being functional. Like, this works fine, and I have another point of contact to grab it right here. So overall, solid bag. It's been my only bag for, again, on set stuff. So I think I've had it close to a year. I think it's durable for it ripping here. I mean, I wish the stitching was better, but overall, solid bag. I hope you guys liked this video. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Make sure you like and subscribe for future content, and I'll keep posting more Sony stuff if you guys want to hear more about my Sony FX6. So I'll see you guys on the next video.